Well, hopefully this is my last stream ever. So hopefully I beat the game and I never have to stream ever again. That would be the hope. And I'm getting a message in. So I have one side quest left to give out these chain letters. And then after that, I should just finish the main quest and should be done. I did all the side jobs for Ati, and all he did was just make fun of me for actually doing work. So, there we go. I was receiving a message, but then it wasn't sent. You ever see someone's like writing a message for a while, and then they delete it, and never send it to you? That's really annoying, huh, Yuya? Alright, so observation deck. Can I get there from here? Yeah, probably. It's up there. Alright, so this should be the observation deck. But where does the letter go? Or is this not the observation deck? Oh! Up! Oh, there we go.
It's one cent.
It's a series of tubes. Alright, only one of them. Alright, so the next is... Let's do the utility corridor next. That feels right. Hey Cthulhu! I'm hoping to finish this today. I don't know, you probably didn't see my little blurb before you got here. I'm hoping to finish this and be all done. I'm sending the chain letter. And... Oh wait, that's where I want to go. Yeah, it looks right. Sending the chain letter out, and then I'm gonna finish the last section I haven't gone to yet. So, did you do the side quests? Did you do all of Ati's jobs? Because Ati made fun of me for completing his work for him. Sent me a sexy postcard though, so that kind of made it worth it for me. There we go. Why would I send a letter over here? Why would there be a letter to send here? Should I go up? the way I came in. I think. Yes, this is where I came in. How do I get out of this place, huh? Oh, it was way up. Right, it was up here. Later. So I'm not sending the letter yet. Okay, not here. Alright, utility corridor. Alright, alright, I get it. I'm in the correct place now. Oh, there we go.
2 down, 1 to go.
Alright, and the last one is I'm going to the offices. So where am I now? It's best to go back to where I was. Okay. If I can figure out how to get back to where I was, that is. There we go. Wow, already fixed. That was quick. Later, guys. Alright, and then I saved the offices for last, because I'm probably going to have to fight people in the office. Because I don't 100% remember where the letters go, and yeah, I don't know. When I go to the office, that laser chicken shows up, and I want to kill that laser chicken before it kills me. I don't want to be grilled by no laser chicken. And there we go.
And that's 3. That should take care of any bad karma or whatever. But how did that first letter get in here? I wonder if I could track it to the source.
This side mission's a little bit more than I thought it'd be. Okay, AWE loading bay. Yes, that is the closest. It looks to be anyway. Oh, come on. This room. I hate this room. I don't like this room. This is not a fun room for me. And I need to leave that way. So it was already the correct direction, sort of. The map doesn't completely
I should
match.
just follow the tube.
Oh. Okay.
So you're the one sending out spam mail.
Altered item mailbox. Don't mess with the
That
post.
takes care of that. No more superstitious blackmail.
I received something, but I didn't see what I received. I received a new prime. Spin. Spam mail. Weapon damage after kill 100%. Ha! Another absolute. And then I got another prime for What's this for? Custodial readiness, shot charge time minus 100%. What is that for? What are you for, buddy? Pierce. Oh! Oh! Well, that's going to lower my top-end damage, but... Wrong. I'm going to just do a fully charged beam right away. Okay. So, just sort of... Okay. It turns the pierce into the grip. I see how that is. So, nice, fun reward. Alright. Well, clearly the next thing to go to is the... active investigations. Where are... What is that? Operations Center waypoint. There we go. Alright. Ready to go. We've turned the lights on in most of this section. There's only one section left. Really haven't thought about Alan Wake for a very long time. I've just been more concerned with this deer person. Alright, so... missions. The third thing. She manages to return power to Eagle Limited AWE site and chase Hartman out of the area corridors. After returning power to the FRA Moros AWE site, Jesse guarantees Hartman can no longer hide in that investigation ring. Wait. So the only place left would be the section I haven't gone to yet. Alright. Let's call this elevator. What a weird construction. It seems to be using the elevator as a support pillar. And nothing else. And it's wider than the elevator. Like it's built around the elevator scaffolding.
Hartman just came through here. God, he was hideous. He tore the security door into the Break Falls AWE site wide open. He was so ugly. Like, wow. I got a good look at him, and Christ, he does not look like he used to. The hiss must have messed him up or something. He looks like a bar rag that's been twisted by the world's strongest man. Or a monster from some 80s horror movie. You know, back when it was all practical effects? Ugh. Nasty. Did you say something? Remember, I can't hear you. Never mind, just go after Hartman. Ah, so disgusting.
Langston is still my favorite. They can't make me help him. They can't make me hate him by making him talk more. That just makes me love him more. He's the best character.
The darkness wants to hide the past and make me lose my way. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, and rewrite it. They are true.
Alright, let's see what he was trying to tell me. Hotline! Alright. Where is that message? Where's that message? No, seriously, where's that message? There's now an unread filter. I wish I knew about that.
I've written and rewritten. Deconstructed.
Gotta feed his cat, yo.
Experimented with different voices. Changed the style, changed myself. Forgotten the language, relearned the language. Have I been here before? Gone down this path before? The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. You must know where you've been to know where you're going. I trust what I read on these pages. wrote them for a reason. My notes to myself. The only way to make progress, recap, then write more. The style then. Lose the fat. Make it clear. Ugly. Functional. Present. Be blunt. Only the brutal truth. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, rewrite it. Be clever. Make them do the work. Form the image in their minds. They make it, you just imply. Incept. They're drawn to the mystery, obsessed. You set it up, they put it together. Their interpretation, and there's only one because you give them no choice. And they believe in it. Because it's theirs
now. This is all Alan Wake's fault. All of it, everything. It's all been Alan Wake's fault. They should have kept Dr. Hartman in a black rock box.
Stuck. Let's go take care of it.
Where am I even getting attacked from? It's all Alan Wake's fault. He brought the hiss in. Burn all the darkness? Maybe. Going down.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor. Really, we have a much clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer.
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during their time in your lodge. It would be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to us. Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Renan.
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Control Criminal Offenses.
What? You can't do this? I am a well-connected man. You're making a dire mistake, my friend.
You will be detained until further notice and all personal property will be confiscated, including the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United States citizen. I have rights. That lodge is my life's work. I'm offering you years of research.
Get him out of here.
You're making a mistake. You have to listen to me. You have to listen.
At what point did Hartman get infected with the darkness? Was he already full of darkness when they brought him here? Or did he go back and get more darkness? That's not super clear to me. Oh. Well, I guess we'll end it where we began.
I've forgotten again. I had a plan. I know it. I forgot. He's coming. I've got to get out of here. Dive deep.
We have to go deeper. That doesn't look good.
Whatever is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
Alright, so far so good. So... the darkness is in the hotel. Well, you know, people can use the hotel. I don't see why the darkness isn't allowed to stay the night. Sorry, buddy. It's that time of day, you gotta get up. It's your morning call. And... rule of threes, there's gonna be some more darkness. Oh! 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 Oh, I thought we were gonna get to watch a movie. While it burns the heck out of the darkness. It's not projecting out of the room. That's interesting. Alright, well, here's my key.
Going mad. Wake had to escape, right? His escape. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special. Something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence.
So, did Alan Wake create the hiss, or only create Dr. Hartman?
The story needed many beginnings, many springs. Streams that turned into a river, a flood, and then an ocean. This was one. Wake used the materials he had, the connections he had, the people, the places. Wake put them in to make it true. His wife, the psychiatrist, his city. These connections, like magnets, move things. Alice was a conduit. She'd been in the dark place. The thing that had been Hartman sensed her near, sensed Wake through her. Went berserk, broke loose. Wake made sure Alice was already gone by then. Safe. The more springs, the more the story became real. The more people believed. Cause and effect. It was extremely delicate and hard work. It had to go through the path of least resistance where success was most likely. Where there was a connection already. Wake felt the pressure grow in his head. Going mad. Wake had to escape. Right. His escape. He was already out. He wanted to make it true. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special. Something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. Something that can't be translated. Translated. Wake channeled Burroughs and Bowie. He cut up sentences and words. Orange peel. You are home. Insane. He put them in a shoebox. He pulled out the words. Wake created a Dadaist poem. He'd try anything once. Or had he tried this before?
I don't know if he created the whole bureau or just tapped into the bureau, but he definitely killed everyone in the investigation sector by letting out Hartman. That is his fault. He also made Hartman. So he's... I'm going to kill Wake.
Another replica. Like the one they made for Ordinary. I wonder what happened here.
Alice Wake interview. Did he also kill his wife? After reaching out to the Bureau, Alice Wake was brought to the oldest house for an interview on Redacted 2017. See file Redacted for full transcript. The interview conducted by Agent Sean Dempsey revealed that Miss Wake had recurring nightly visitations from her missing ex-husband, New York. Apartment address redacted. Mr. Wake appeared out of nowhere and rushes at her down a corridor. According to her impression, he appears crazy and horrifying, clearly coming at her with violent intent. Miss Wake believes that he is haunting her, insisting he is not Alan, but a fucking monster in his body. Miss Wake has not been sleeping out of fear of these visits. Her attempts to keep the lights on through the night resulted in the relevant hallway's light bulb breaking every night, possibly indicating the involvement of Redacted. Further investigation required. We propose installing monitoring equipment in the apartment. Copies of the supply request from L501-4 have been sent to Mr. Kirkland for administration approval. Huh. I don't know if that button I hit did, but I hit it. Oh. Alright. So he's there.
These are the notes of Dr. Emil Hartman. I am continuing my work, alone again, since certain parties were too blind to recognize a golden opportunity. Despite my generous offers, the conversations came to naught. Some people simply do not value collaboration as I do. Though I believe now that it was for the best. The sort of bold, pioneering work that I am undertaking cannot thrive under the shackles of bureaucracy and regulation. I have a history of seeking such partnerships. There was a time when I had hoped Alan Wake and I could collaborate. Together we could have produced art such that the world has never seen. But Wake was stubborn, egotistical. Writers usually are. Disappointing nonetheless. But now, like Tom before him, Wake has disappeared into Cauldron Lake. And this is where my work turns hypothetical. Since he was lost to the lake, Thomas Zane has been observed by various townspeople. This indicates to me that the individuals within the lake are not entirely gone. I anticipate Wake will similarly return one day. While I may harbor some resentment for the man, his raw talent and determination are undeniable. From this, I have concluded that the lake and the dark place within it are not as removed from this world as I previously thought. Given my acute awareness of what awaits within, my meticulous preparations, and my considerable education, I believe myself much more prepared than either Tom or Wake. I should be able to cross into that dark realm with the chance to return as they have. All that remains is the dive itself. It frightens me, I admit, but such is the burden of the Truth Seeker. I will take my plunge into the dark tomorrow, with only the light of knowledge to guide me. It is time for a breakthrough. Until I return.
So they let him dive into the lake. So the Bureau let this happen. Bright Falls, 1976 summary. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation occurred at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The citizens of Bright Falls had gathered in the town's southwestern fields for the annual festival known as Deerfest. Eyewitnesses all claimed that day had been sunny, confirmed by reviews of the area's weather reports. But then, with no warning, a thunderstorm appeared in the direction of Anderson Farm, and a tornado rose from Cauldron Lake. The torrential rain that followed caused a flash flood. It was as if day had turned to night. Testimony from Redacted. Frank Breaker, the sheriff of Bright Falls, formerly a Bureau agent, see employee file Redacted, managed to guide the crowd to safety as the festival grounds were destroyed by flood. The festival was canceled, ending one day early. Lack of official Bureau presence on the scene makes the event difficult to report as a confirmed AWE, though a similarity to the other known events in Bright Falls area led to the credence of accounts of other townspeople. So, Alan Wake wasn't even the first. The good doctor had been doing it to many people. But Alan Wake is the first one who I guess was powerful enough to curse the doctor back. Alright, so I've done this. What have I done? What good is what I've done? Do I need to go in that room? That very dark room. What light am I missing here? Ah, there we go.
You are pretty rough on the eyes.
Whoa! Hey, buddy! Is he wearing stockings? That's a pretty daring look, those stockings. Oh, cool! Darkness imprisoning me. Absolute horrors. Thank you, Cthulhu. I thought you were gone, but apparently you were here enough to tell me what to do, which I needed. Because I totally missed it. Oh, okay. He can just do that, I guess. Oh, come on! Something random from the back. While I was dodging! Alright, I think I got it now, though. I think I got an idea what to do now, though. There might have been some hiss still alive in the room, and I didn't notice them. That's probably what got me. Oh wow, we're just gonna start on this phase, okay. Yeah, he did seem to suck up life force before. I'm gonna switch back to my damage mod, because it's a multiplayer. mine now. Have fun fighting Hartman for me. Hartman, where are you? There you are. Is that it? That might be it.
Hartman won't be a problem anymore, Langston. But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No, thank you. Ma'am, I'm getting something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington. But it might be a glitch. The date's all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown. There shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes.
Things set in motion. If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. No return. You have been warned.
So Alan Wake is actively a bad guy. He is causing problems for the Bureau. And the fact that he restored communications to the outside is a bad thing because the hiss can transport itself probably via telephone. So I guess Alan Wake destroyed the whole world. Good job, Alan Wake. So did I achieve anything for this? Did I get anything fun? I did not. I didn't even get any weapon mods. I got a skill point, but that doesn't feel like enough. So, Cthulhu, what are your thoughts? Oh, there's stuff up there. How would I get up there, though? Maybe from here. Hello, cat. Do you want in, cat? Open the door for the cat. I'm playing a game, cat, so I can't entertain you right now. But you can come in. What the heck is with that noise? Maybe. That's a name. Supervisor. That's the supervisor of the sector. Come in, cat. Dead.
This must be where they studied Hartman. Kinda looks like Dylan's cell. I wonder if they treated him as badly.
Wait, what cell? What cell did they study Hartman? Is this whole room a cell? This is a very weird cell. No, Dylan's cell was very different. I feel like I'm supposed to be seeing something right now I'm not seeing. That might be the cell she's referring to. And there's a door down there I don't remember going through. And a file. Bright Falls, 1976 supplement. On the day of the flooding, the rock band Old Gods of Asgard was rehearsing in the field outside Anderson's farm. Of course, it's them. The homestead of the band members, Odin and Tor Anderson. Both admitted to being in a heavy state of inebriation at the time, having spent days drinking their homebrewed moonshine while celebrating Deerfest. After the townsfolk were evacuated from the flooded field, Sheriff Breaker was asked by Frey Anderson, daughter of Tor Anderson, to check on the father and uncle. Breaker drove to the Anderson farm and found the band members alive but in need of medical aid. Tor Anderson had been struck by lightning, and Odin Anderson had cut out his right eye. A possible reference to Norse deities redacted? Thor and Odin, obviously, because they're Thor and Odin. They claim they had fought and valiantly defeated a dark army from the Scratching Hag rising from Cauldron Lake. See AWE redacted of 1970, related to suspected at redacted at Divers Lake or Divers Isle. While impossible to verify, these events are revealed to be a reoccurring AWE at Bright Falls and the Cauldron Lake redacted. Odin and Tor Anderson have been listed as persons of interest. So this was Hartman's cell. Yeah, that sucks, buddy. It's warped, but not broken. Not seeing how he got out. Maybe he... Oh, wait, there's no back panel on it. Okay, that's how we got out. Right, there's an elevator and some stuff down here. Night Spring screenplay, page 4. So this is, yeah, this leads to Alan Wake maybe creating the Bureau. The scientist turned from what used to be the director, now transformed into Stranger, an alien that only resembled the director in form. He dropped his all-important clipboard as he tumbles towards the closing portal, but the horrible entity is already rushing through it, a flow of insanity and chaos. The scientist becomes caught in it, and the entity devours him, screaming as he enters our world. The director lifts his pistol to his head, his hand steady, sure in his finality. Director. Or so I thought. Camera fades to black. A gunshot is heard. Narrator VO. And so in our hunger for control, our obsession for domination and power, the hubris at play in the children's puppet show we're staring in can only lead to our fall from control, to submit to those things who really hold the strings and control us in Night Springs. End of screenplay. That was short. But he seems to be writing about the Bureau. Elevator, please. Oh, in elevators, that button I hit upstairs in the darkness, I didn't know what that button did. It called an elevator. Yeah, I could have called back up for that fight, but I would have felt bad. Hey, there's Bright Falls. Classified. Yes! Oh, that statue's evil, obviously. Right, Alan Wake didn't create the darkness. Hartman was using people to channel the darkness. Because he was a bit of a prick. Well, I think that's it. I didn't get an achievement for finding all the files, so it makes me wonder if I'm missing a file, but I feel like the page 4 of that screenplay was probably an ending. So I think I'm done with the game. I think that's it. I think that's the end of Control. That's how it went. That is the end. Please enjoy Alan Wake 2, I guess. Control doesn't actually exist. So, if Alan Wake created the Bureau, is the Bureau simply a facet of Alan Wake's story? So instead of Alan Wake existing in Control, is the possibility Control exists in Alan Wake? Is that the answer? Alright. I guess. Please enjoy Alan Wake 2. We'll find out. Alright. Bye, everybody. Broadcast. And